Hi everybody, just got done watching Royal Rumble results. As far as predictions went, I was wrong about several. I was right about several. Um, First match of the night, New Age Outlaws got a victory over Goldust and Cody. Brotherhood. Um, I didn't get to see that one because they decided that it wasn't fit for television, whatever. I don't know why they couldn't just make it 2 hours 30 and it was 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours 30, but they decided that it was just going to be 2 hours, so whatever. We got new champions, New Age Outlaws. I thought they were old, washed up, whatever. They're the new champions. Uh, Next up, we had Daniel Bryan versus Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt got the win, and he did it. No cheating was involved or whatsoever. I was waiting for any minute for Harper and Rowan to come out there in their sheet mask and whatever the hell, uh, start, and then Bray Wyatt all over the place, which he did stick his tongue out a lot during the match, but whatever. It's what Bray Wyatt does. Let Bray Wyatt be. Either way. Afterwards we had, and this I had a big problem with, Lesnar versus Big Show. Before the match started, we had Lesnar beat Big Show for 10 or so minutes with a steel chair. Then the actual match was about 2 minutes. In that 2 minutes, Big Show landed his finishing move on Lesnar, and Lesnar landed the F5 on Big Show, got the win. And then after that, Lesnar beat Big Show for about another 20 or so minutes with a steel chair. Who thinks that's entertaining to watch? Seriously. Seriously. I want to know. Did anybody enjoy that? I did. Anyway. After that, I'm going to talk about the Rumble before the title match. Now, the Rumble, um, CM Punk Rollins started out, and I automatically knew both of them were going to make it pretty late in the match. CM Punk ended up being one of the final four. Rollins was eliminated a little bit beforehand, and what I think we've seen is a split of the Shield. Uh, there was a promo in which the Shield, they did their united thing. Rollins was sort of making peace between Ambrose and Reigns. Um, Reigns, as a matter of fact, set a record. Kane no longer has the most eliminations. That would be Reigns. And that is very impressive, with 12. Two of those 12 were Ambrose and Rollins. Rollins tried to break it up after, I can't remember who it was, Reigns eliminated, but Ambrose tried to eliminate Reigns, tried to get him out, which they agreed that they would be the final three before they started doing that. Um, Rumble often sees the breakup of stables or whatever. This just happened to be one of those times. And I think Reigns is done with the Shield. I think Reigns is going to step out on his own. A lot of people like Reigns. Certainly the people of Pittsburgh did. I guarantee you that. Reigns was one of the final two, along with Batista, who was the winner. Uh, they chanted Reigns. Every time Batista had the advantage, it was non-stop booing. People, I don't understand why. I like Batista. I did. He's one of my childhood heroes. I watched Friday Night SmackDown just, to watch him get on there. It was just a thing. I like Batista. Still do. My favorite wrestler for a long time. And, of course, maybe that's why I disagree. But I think people want to throw around these words deserve and earn or whatever all the time. And I hate that so much. Let me tell you why, right? It's John Cena, who I'll talk about later, who won the Cena-Orton match. Um, the reason why people dislike Cena so much is, well, first of all, you know, he does a lot of the same moves, right? And it gets sort of stale. Um, he'll get beat on all match, land an attitude adjustment, or get the STF on or something and just win. But Orton is also guilty of that. Although I say that, and Orton dominated the whole match, saying Orton. Um, but it was interesting, the Rumble, how it went down. Um, got to see Kevin Nash, was pretty awesome. Nash wasn't in there for too awful long before he was eliminated. El Torito or something, I think that's how it's said. Little guy in the bull costume. Uh, I gotta say, I was immediately rooting for him. I wanted to see him go all the way to WrestleMania 30 and win the WWE World Heavyweight title. Unfortunately, El Torito, uh, he was eliminated. Not before eliminating Fandango. Anyway, people, Pittsburgh were very outspoken that they did not want Batista to win the Rumble. Like I said, after he won, boo, boo, the whole time until the show ended. Um, they were chanting Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns. It was something I've never seen before. Uh, why people have such a strong dislike for Batista or whatever. I know, like, we got all these young guys trying to come up. We need a new face, whatever. Daniel Bryan, CM Punk. Batista's old. His time's done. We don't want him anymore. Well, the guy's not that old. We got one more stint there. And if you watch the interview with Punk, then he said go on Batista. He's in for the long haul. Got a 2-year contract. We ain't gonna have the Rock type or with the Rock type ordeal where he just came in part time. Nothing like that. Anyway, I gotta say, with all that defense of Batista, I still wish Punk would have won. I do. Punk, great champion. Uh, Punk is very, very fun to watch as well. He's very fun to watch. Seen the breakup of the Shield, Batista. Now then, final title match. I've drawn that on long enough. Title match: Orton versus Cena. Okay, Orton won, but this is the thing: is Orton already tapped out once while the referee was out. Okay, we all know how flimsy the WWE referees are. And then, as Cena was about to make Orton tap again, the Wyatt family came out. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't see it coming. I didn't. Okay, I don't read Bleacher Report or whatever in order to get all of the lowdown. Whatever. I'm sure guys already knew it ahead of time, but the Wyatt family came out to help Orton. I don't even understand that, because Orton before the match called Wyatt a Duck Dynasty reject. I thought it was pretty clever myself, but anyway. Cena, I was talking before, is Cena, I don't like him as a wrestler. I really dislike him as a wrestler. But as a person, he is fantastic, alright? The #1 wish granter for Make-A-Wish. Just a really swell guy. Plus he's, getting it in with one of the Bellas, which, way to go, John, way to go. I gotta say, I was rooting for Cena. Orton's become a little bit of a bootlicker, and I don't like that. I don't. Anyway, WrestleMania 30, unless Orton loses at Elimination Chamber, which I'm getting a very strong feeling that he won't, looks like it's going to be WrestleMania 30, Batista versus Randy Orton. Which, of course, whenever we get the final card for WrestleMania, this might be something that I do. And I'll do one for Elimination Chamber as well. Rather, if I watch the actual Elimination Chamber or not, you can Google the results immediately after. Wikipedia, I don't know who the guys are for the WWE guys who go on Wikipedia and do it, but they get that shit straightened out quick. Title changes hands about 3 minutes after a wiki page is updated. To those guys, way to go. Way to go. I approve of y'all's conduct. Anyway, that's all the results. I didn't see the full Wyatt versus Bryan match, but from what I've seen, Wyatt dominated. Lesnar and Big Show. I watched the Rumble with my dad, and boy, that left Dad uneasy. He didn't like that at all. Not because Dad's a Big Show fan or whatever. It's just he didn't like that conduct. Kane. For those who've seen the Rumble, he came in at like number 4 or 5. I'm sorry, I can't quite remember. But around the time that Punk made it to the Final Four, Kane came back and eliminated Punk. I disapprove of your conduct, Kane. I really disapprove of your conduct. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought about all the matches and stuff in the comments below. I'd love to read what you thought. So, see you next time, guys. Have a great evening.